everybody. Today we're doing a DIY project and it is making our own dish soap. So we've got a few ingredients to introduce and then I'm going to put this together. It's really quick once you have the supplies, so I'd love to show you that today. And this is a really practical project because it's affordable, it's green, it's natural, and it smells lovely, cuts grease, and suds up just the way your regular dish soap does. So that's great. If you're used to using a really super mainstream product like Dawn or something like that, you might find this a little less sudsy, but I still find it really cuts the grease nicely. And the only time I really use traditional dish soap is when I'm making bubbles for the backyard. Otherwise, I like to have something more gentle for my hands and for the earth. So this is a product that I've bought before, 7th generation, and it's really great, it does a good job. I'm gonna reuse this bottle today because it's cheaper to make it myself, and also I know exactly what's in it then. So we have a few ingredients. So always with my borax and my washing soda, I've got those out again. So we're gonna put a little bit of these in. That's gonna be our thickening agent. I've mixed them together in this little dish and we're gonna add some boiling water to these to melt them. Then I'm gonna add some Suds. This is Suds. I buy the big jar because it lasts forever. This is the smaller version. You can get this most health food stores. Anywhere they sell Dr. Bronner's Liquid Castile, you might find this one next to it because this is a Dr. Bronner's product and it's really great. It's just a more concentrated soap. It's not a Castile soap, but it's still biodegradable and earth friendly. So that's pretty great. No fragrances or anything weird in it. It's got some pine needle, which makes it smell quite nice, but I'm gonna add some essential oils as well. If you want this recipe, you're gonna find it in the comments below this video. So just have a look for that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pour 1.5 cups of boiled water. I just boiled it. And we want it to be nice and hot. You can do this in a pot, but I would say it's just even easier just to boil it. And I'm just gonna add this to my borax and washing soda and give it a little stir. The goal here is just to melt them. We're not trying to cook them. We just want them to be in liquid form so that they can be kind of the emulsifier for our dish soap, because it's gross if dish soap separates, because then it's really hard to pump into or squeeze into your sink evenly, and you'd have to shake it and all that stuff. So this is how we're doing that. This is my Suds. I've got 3/4 cup, and then for the essential oils, which is the only other ingredient, I've got Aroma Seeds, which is a really lovely blend. I'll read what's in it in a second. I like the smell of this a lot, and you can use whatever you like. A lot of people love Thieves blend in their dish soap. We use that in our hand soap, which I think is great from a kill those bacteria perspective. For my dish soap, I feel like the Suds themselves do so much of the work, so I'm not as worried about that. So I just want it to smell fresh and lovely. I can also add a little Thieves cleaner to a really dirty batch if I'm worried about contamination. Okay, that smells really good. I'm not gonna add this though until my soap is cooled, because if I add it too soon, we all know it will not go well. Because when you heat essential oils, they change and no longer keep their delicate fragrance. Just like we want to avoid sunlight or super hot temperatures or well, cold is fine actually. I've had things come to me, they don't freeze. We would know because here everything's so cold all the time. This has basil, marjoram, lavender, peppermint, and cypress, and it's just a lovely smelling oil. Yeah, I love it. Okay, so I've got my melted borax and washing soda here. I'm just gonna use this container for combining. Oh, got a little hard water in there. So we'll just put this in. And then we're gonna add our Suds to that. And I'm just gonna actually take a fork and do a little whisking here. Literally, that's it. That's the whole thing, that's the whole story. So after this is cooled down, I'm gonna add 5 to 10 drops of this, whatever floats your boat. And you could do citrus, you could do peppermint, you could do lavender, whatever you enjoy smelling while you're washing filthy dishes. And I wash a lot of dishes. Now, I have a dishwasher, but I also have 3 children who are all young. So I feel like there's quite a few, and I also do a lot of cooking, and I find people who cook from scratch have young children. It's just dishes all the time. You just finish them and then there's more, which is why you need a dish soap that actually works. And then if you have a dishwasher, you should look back through the videos and find the one about dishwashing tablets. I need to tell you that I've gone back to using Jet Dry. So I'm using my homemade dishwashing tabs, but also Jet Dry because, no offense to vinegar, but it was leaving my cutlery and glassware kind of, ugh. So that's just truthfulness. You gotta be truthful. Okay, so that is my dish soap. Look at that, beautiful. And then I'm just gonna literally pour it into here and we're done. So, dishwashing soap. Let me know if you have questions. Tag someone in the comments so they can see this. The Suds you're buying at the natural food store. Don't try and use liquid Castile. Well, you can use liquid Castile. Actually, I shouldn't say don't use it. It works fine. I would say this just is a little bit more sudsy and a little bit more grease fighty than the Castile because it's a little more concentrated. But that's the main difference. There you go. Ta-da! Thanks for tuning in. Bye.